Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I remember when I was like younger, I always like tend to like pick on some kids, but I never like picked on them because not like that, but they picked on me, called me names and here and there, and I call them names here and there. I remember one time, right? I was in elementary, right? And I guess I messed with this kid way too much, and he was like, I'm going to like beat you up, It was a boy. So he was like, I'm gonna beat you up. Watch when it gets like in the afternoon. And I was like, ha ha ha. I ride a car, You can never come get me, You never come get me because I'm a car rider, Just rider. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you up and stuff like that. And I was like, but you ain't gonna do nothing because one, you're not gonna catch me, And it's kind of funny because he followed me up to middle school and high school. I really don't know if he remembered this small little story that I almost made him cry, when he was like younger, I think it was like in elementary. I think we was like in like 4th or 5th grade. I'm not too sure, So it was like that. But then I don't know if you remember it, It's so funny because I remember it, and I don't know if you remember it, but if you do, then it was like a memory of us, like a memory kind of story, who knows. There was some others, like I remember he told me one time that, oh, I was in this class before he came, and all these other stuff. He was like telling me some random stupid stuff like, oh, I came and you was like sucking your thumb and you had like a toy in your hand and crying and stuff like that. I was like, I don't remember that story, He always trying to tell me these stupid little vivid little memory he got of me, I mean, I'm like, I don't remember none of these things, I remember when I was like making people get in fights and stuff, because I was like that troublemaker, I was never that kind of kid who would just sit still, and just be like not like motivated to do something, If a bully was bullying me, I always take it into my discretion and like try to help myself, Like I make my bullies get into fights, and usually my bullies always lose, the fights, It was like that like all the time, I don't regret it because he got what he deserved, and if I could, I would have beat his ass too, Anywho, so it'll be like that, Sometimes it's like kind of like that, sometimes it's not, So, I remember these other times, I remember one time, right? It was like, back then, it was like a bathroom inside the classroom, And I remember it was so vivid, right? And I told the teacher I was going to go to the bathroom. And I didn't know it was another student inside there, And I guess I walked in on that person taking a twinkle, And it was a boy, I guess I always tell you, like, the weirdest things would always happen to me. Like, when I was, like, a little child, or the stuff I've been doing, and stuff like that. And it also don't look that bad, She had a loaf of bread and stuff like that, So usually like these kind of story times is like always like funny to me, just remembering, It's like a little time, like a little vivid time in my life. So yeah. Things like this I remember, or sometimes I don't remember, and it's always like funny to me just remembering it. And sometimes people don't think it's funny that I remember these small little things here and there, So yeah, like and subscribe, turn your notifications on, and I'll see you later. Bye.